Again, it is me, Ghost Critic, and this video is my recent pickups, whether it's from eBay, whether it's from my video store, whether it's from just my comic book shop. My comic book shop, local comic book shop, has finally got its act together, and because I knew downstairs in the basement when the guy took it over, there were boxes and boxes and boxes of old comics that the last owner had done nothing about and wasn't prepared to do anything about. Fortunately, under new management, he's finally starting to sort them out, and there just happened to be a box lying about, so I had a little nosy and found some nice little treats. But before I show you them, I just want to show you some quick DVDs which I thought were quite fun to buy, and they were relatively cheap, to be honest. I don't know whether you have these in America, but we have shops called Poundland and Pound World, where, as you can guess, every item in the shop will not cost you any more than £1. And they have a very small DVD section. They're usually pretty awful DVDs that you would never buy in a million years and wouldn't make your worst enemy watch. But while I was in there this week, I came across these and had to snatch them up, and that is Marvel's X-Men DVDs of the cartoon series. This is season 1 volume 1. Unfortunately they didn't have volume 2, but I did get season 2 volume 1 and season 2 volume 2. Also what they had was Marvel's cartoon series of Fantastic Four. So again, season 1 volume 1. Unfortunately they didn't have volume 2, but they did have season 2 volume 1 and volume 2. So they're still not unpacked and they're ready to watch. Again, pound, 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 a pound, a pound. They're from Pound World. It's going to cost you £1. So I just thought I'd quickly show you them. They're comic book related. So let's get on to the comic books that I've bought lately. Let's kick off first with the 2 eBay buys that I won, and that was a couple of Marvel Fanfares. Marvel Fanfare issue 6 with a fantastic cover there of the Scarlet Witch and Spider-Man. If I remember rightly, the backup story on that was a Daredevil story. It was a great fun read. Love these Marvel Fanfares. And issue 7 of Marvel Fanfare with a Hulk on there, and he was fighting the Juggernaut. Another great issue. So those 2 were my eBay buys, which I've had a lot of fun reading. Now, on to the few that I did pick up while I was at the comic book shop. I'm definitely going to be going back and rooting through those long boxes of his that he's brought up. Let's start off with this. Unfortunately, well, no, I've got to get out of this habit of they're all British versions. They've not got the cent, the 25 cent, 30 cent pricing on it. They're all British price, so they're all 12p. Which I got to get out of this thinking that they're only going to be any good if they've got the American cent price on them. It's what's inside that matters for me. It's the storylines, it's the artwork, especially for this first run, because I got a little bit excited when I saw these, because of course it's my man Jack Kirby, and we have got to start with the Eternals, and that is issue 9. And it is, the artwork, it's just so good. Again, Externals issue, haven't managed to put these in bags and boards yet. Issue 10. Issue 11. Fortunately he didn't have issue 12, but he had issue 13. Issue 14. that was all of the externals, so haven't managed to read them yet. I've had a flick through and looked at the artwork and I've just gone dribble, dribble, dribble. It's just gorgeous. A DC $1 comic, which was the original Swamp Thing saga with the Wayne and Wrightson, and this collects issues 8 and 9 and 10 of the classic series before Alan Moore got his hands on them. Looks absolutely lovely inside and can't wait to read that. We have an issue 28 of the Legion of Monsters. We've got Ghost Rider, Morbius, Man-Thing and Werewolf by Night on the cover there. I just picked this up because it looked like it was going to be a fun read. Issue 38, Marvel Premiere featuring Weird World, and it was a fun enough comic title to read. Nothing too demanding, but still the artwork is really nice in here. It's very reminiscent of the kind of 80s style. Oh, actually it's even earlier than that, 1977. But who's it by? Mike Ploog, yes, Mike Ploog artwork, so yes, very nice. The last two I have are a Marvel 2-in-1 Thing, and this is the Thing and Man-Thing, number 43. And also issue 77 of Marvel 2-in-1, and this is also another The Thing and the Macabre Man-Thing, issue 77. And finally, which was, oh, it's just a shame that this is kind of tatty in places, because as soon as I saw it and I opened it, I was just like, oh my god, I'm in love with this. It is one of the Marvel Treasury specials, and it's Jack Kirby doing his adaptation of 2001: A Space Odyssey. And obviously you can see with it next to my head how big it is. And it is, I just open the pages and it's just beautiful. I don't know if you can really see that, but having Jack Kirby's artwork this big, it's just beautiful. I'm certainly going to be devouring this evening. Like I said, there's a tear in the corner there, unfortunately, and something's been having a little bit of a nibble on it at the bottom there. But apart from that, and I mean, he charged me about £2 for it, so I'm not going to complain at all about the state of it. It is just a joy to behold and to have. So yeah, that's my pickups for the moment. Looking forward to going back to the comic book shop to find some more. And that's another video done.